Hello everyone. In this video, we'll delve into the considerations for re-rolling in Blue Archive, emphasizing the prioritization of certain students to optimize your gameplay experience. While re-rolling isn't essential for game progression, acquiring key students can greatly aid in navigating stages more efficiently and forming formidable teams for late-game challenges. It's important to note that the tier list provided here reflects subjective ratings and reviews, aiming to facilitate smoother beginnings for players or securing core students versatile across multiple raids. However, it's crucial to acknowledge that this tier list doesn't encompass raid-specific assessments due to the impact of armor types on damage output, thereby emphasizing the importance of niche roles for certain characters, some of whom may excel in specific raids while underperforming in others. Furthermore, with over 160 students currently available in the game, the tier list focuses on standout options and excludes limited or welfare students for brevity's sake. It's emphasized that a student's base rarity doesn't necessarily correlate with their effectiveness in general content, PvP, or raids. Accessibility differs between rarities, but lower rarity students can often perform comparably or even surpass higher rarity counterparts. Ultimately, each student boasts their own unique strengths and applications, and their value is contingent upon the extent of investment players are willing to make in them, allowing for diverse team compositions and strategies tailored to individual preferences and playstyles. I'm quickly moving on to the video, and I'm ranking students in Blue Archive. Before we start, if you enjoy these types of tier list videos, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Enjoy watching. My friends, only 0.1% of viewers subscribe. If you like this type of content, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you in advance for your support. The students in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Tsubaki, Serena, and Kotama. Tsubaki stands out prominently among the students in Blue Archive as the quintessential tank choice, offering unparalleled resilience and self-sufficiency regardless of the stage's progression. Her formidable skill set grants her exceptional tanking capabilities, bolstered by a remarkable evasion and DEF stat attributed to her T4 bag slot. Notably, her basic skill's self-heal can be activated once per battle, providing invaluable sustain throughout a stage. Given Tsubaki's substantial investment or a team's potent damage output, the necessity for a dedicated healer diminishes significantly, making her an indispensable asset in any lineup. Serena stands out as an indispensable choice, especially for navigating challenging stages. With her remarkable healing capabilities, Serena ensures the sustained survival of your team with her low-cost X skill healing, continuous auto-healing through her basic skill, and the strategic ability to reposition your tank away from AoE attacks. In the dynamic and demanding landscape of Blue Archive, Serena emerges as the reliable backbone for maintaining your team's vitality and resilience in the face of adversity. Kotama emerges as the prime choice for those seeking a dedicated AoE damage buffer. However, her effectiveness hinges greatly on your ability to apply her X skill across multiple students. It's crucial to note that without this synergy, her impact can diminish significantly. Comparatively, when paired with a well-invested Karen UE50, Kotama's prowess matches that of Karen when buffing two students simultaneously. As you strategize and optimize your team composition, leveraging Kotama's strengths alongside compatible allies becomes imperative for maximizing battlefield efficiency in Blue Archive. The students in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Aru, Koharu, and Serena Christmas. Aru stands shoulder to shoulder with Haruna as a formidable early-game option for unleashing explosive AoE damage. However, unlike Haruna, Aru faces stiffer competition from alternatives like the two-star students Mutsuki and Akari. Despite this, Aru maintains her relevance even at higher investment levels, proving her worth across all three explosive raids with the aid of her unique equipment and bond item, which provide a crucial damage boost. Koharu, once a staple choice in raids like Hieronymus, has seen a decline in popularity with the advent of newer, more specialized striker healers. However, Her enduring utility shines in general content, where her axe skill's dual function of dealing damage to enemies while simultaneously healing the team proves invaluable, particularly in later stages where brute force tactics falter. Notably, her recent availability through the Tactical Assault Shop complicates recommendations for pulling, though she remains a top-tier healer for those navigating the diverse challenges of Blue Archive's world. Serena Christmas in Blue Archive presents an intriguing dynamic as a damage buffer, with her ability to stack piercing effectiveness over time. While she may face challenges in the current endgame meta, which often favors quick DPS bursts, her utility shines in more protracted battles where she has the opportunity to accumulate Holy Knight's blessing stacks. It's important to note that Serena Christmas thrives in multi-DPS buffer compositions, offering a distinct strategy compared to hyper-carry teams. In the diverse landscape of Blue Archive, her unique skill set opens up avenues for strategic team compositions and adaptable gameplay approaches. The students in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Haruna, Hibiki, and Nodoka Hot Spring. Haruna, upon her debut, swiftly became a cornerstone choice among Mystic students in Blue Archive, owing to her availability and versatility in various game modes. She notably excels in both general content and Mystic raids, boasting a balanced skill set capable of dealing both AoE and single-target damage. Moreover, her accessibility through farming offers players the opportunity to maximize her potential by obtaining her unique equipment 50 without spending premium resources. However, despite her utility, Haruna's status as a farmable character may lead some players to prioritize others ranked higher in the tier list. Hibiki emerges as a formidable force, reminiscent of her counterpart Iori during the game's initial launch. Renowned for her potent Area of Effect X skill, she swiftly became a favored choice for players navigating the early stages, adept at clearing swaths of adversaries with ease. However, with the introduction of Iroha, Hibiki's prominence has somewhat waned, relegated to a secondary position in general content. Nonetheless, she finds redemption in raid scenarios, where her prowess shines as both a damage dealer and a critical damage buffer, particularly in the explosive raids, where she proves invaluable across all three iterations. Nodoka Hot Spring emerges as a pivotal choice for teams lacking a striker healer, and when Serena finds herself deployed elsewhere. Renowned for her exceptional healing prowess, Nodoka Hot Spring stands out with her remarkable capacity to sustain her team amidst the trials of battle. Additionally, her sub-skill, boasting an ATK buff, further bolsters the team's offensive capabilities. While her X skill's healing over time feature may pose challenges in scenarios where swift progression is key, particularly evident in general content, her prowess shines in raids such as Hieronymus, where her healing reduction debuff can decisively tip the scales in favor of victory. The students in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Chirino, Iori, Reisa, and Kokona. Chirino, an all-around student in Blue Archive, boasts a versatile skill set ideal for skill point generation with her cost recovery on sub-skill, and excels as a potent crit DMG Ries Shredder on her basic skill, making her invaluable in various content and raid scenarios. However, despite her prowess, Chirino grapples with significant drawbacks, such as an abysmally low accuracy stat, hampering the reliability of her X skill's damage output. Furthermore, her basic skill's application of focused assault poses tactical challenges, compelling the entire team to target a designated enemy, potentially leading to mispositioning or suboptimal target selection, while the short duration and infrequent trigger of the debuff further complicates skill rotation strategies. Iori's status as a top choice for rerolls upon the game's release has diminished. While she once held sway as an easy path to progression, the emergence of alternative students has diversified player options. Moreover, her availability through hard stages for farming now challenges the rationale for prioritizing her over other S-tier students. Reisa stands out among the diverse array of students in Blue Archive as a versatile tank capable of fulfilling multiple roles within a team composition. With her unique skill set, she not only bolsters her own survivability through self-healing, but also enhances the team's offensive capabilities by debuffing enemy DEF. Particularly noteworthy is her EX skill, tailored for combating specific raid challenges like Perorodzilla, where the ability to cleanse debilitating effects is crucial for the team's success. Furthermore, her sub-skill further solidifies her utility by decreasing enemy DIF and drawing their attention with a taunt effect, making her a valuable asset in raids such as Gregorius and Chodi. While Risa may not always be the optimal choice given her jack-of-all-trades nature, she remains a reliable option for both seasoned players seeking flexibility and newcomers navigating their early stages in the game. Kokona occupies a rather unique niche within the roster of Blue Archive students, straddling the line between tiers due to her distinct abilities. While some might argue she falls into a tier below due to the consistent availability of 2-star or 1-star healers, Kokona's unparalleled capability to reduce the entire team's X skill cost by 1, including special students, sets her apart. Moreover, her X skill boasts a substantial healing effect at an incredibly low cost of just 2, further enhancing her utility. However, her vulnerability as a striker healer presents a notable drawback, as she remains susceptible to being KO'd by enemies, a concern particularly relevant in Insane Plus raids, where accounting for enemy damage types becomes imperative for her survival. The students in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Himari, Ako, Iroha, and Ui. Himari stands as a cornerstone choice for any hypercarry team setup within Blue Archive. Her X skill, boasting a significant 103% ATK buff for a student, elevates team damage output to surpass critical thresholds, facilitating the bypassing of challenging raid mechanics or phases. Moreover, her sub-skill's cost recovery attribute emerges as one of the most valuable buffs, enabling swift skill rotation essential for conquering general content stages efficiently. However, it's worth noting that while Himari's ATK boost may be excessive for most general content encounters, particularly those favoring multi-DPS compositions in the early game, her single-target focus and lack of direct damage output necessitate pairing with a well-developed damage dealer to fully capitalize on her supportive capabilities. Ako, another crucial member of the hypercarry team in Blue Archive, brings a unique dynamic with her X skill, akin to Himari's but focused on elevating crit rate and crit DMG. While this enhancement proves exceptionally beneficial for maximizing damage potential in raids, where minimizing resets for crits is pivotal for achieving top scores, Ako sometimes yields her spot to Fuka New Year due to the latter's capability to halve a student's X skill cost, particularly in top score teams. Despite her prowess, Ako encounters analogous challenges to Himari in general content. However, her damage amplification tends to be excessive for these stages, compounded by the limitation of her basic skill's inability to be targeted or manually triggered. Notably, in raids like HOD, where some bosses exhibit high crit RES, opting for crit RES shedders might supersede Ako's role. When it comes to selecting a student for a smooth early game experience in Blue Archive, look no further than Iroha. Her exceptional EX skill summons a formidable tank onto the battlefield, treated as a striker student and capable of benefiting from buffs provided by other special students like Ako or Himari. What truly sets her apart is the additional effect tied to her EX skill, which unleashes periodic damage ricocheting between enemies every 15 seconds, making her adept at swiftly clearing waves regardless of armor type with minimal skill investment. Moreover, she proves invaluable as a primary damage dealer in Perorodzilla encounters and significantly boosts ATK stats in various raids. While her EX skill's high initial cost of 8 SP at skill level the 1st of May seemed daunting, its ability to essentially solo clear stages once activated renders this drawback negligible. UI may lack significant damage-dealing abilities compared to her peers in the same tier within Blue Archive, but her unique utility sets her apart. With her X skill, she slashes the skill cost of any striker student by half for 2 uses, a boon with no expiration. This flexibility allows players to optimize their team's efficiency by either sustaining the buff indefinitely or distributing it across 2 different students. Furthermore, UI offers a critical hit buff on her basic skill, ensuring a consistent uptick in damage output. Nonetheless, as a striker support, her low rarity leaves her vulnerable to being one-shotted in raids, and her initially high axe skill cost of the 5th of May deter early-stage deployment where cost reduction isn't imperative. Video ends here. In your opinion, what is the best student in Blue Archive? Write in the comments and let's discuss. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.